So we're going to do 3 deep breaths.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you who you are, what you do, and where you're from.
Okay.
Cool. Ready? You can
Yes.
close your eyes if you want to.
Okay. Feels good, doesn't it?
So who are you, where are you from, and what do you do?
So my name is Josie. I'm from Kent in the UK originally, and I am a wellbeing consultant and teacher. So I teach the skills of wellbeing and resilience to companies, particularly leaders, and to parents. And I have also been in schools to teach young people those skills as well.
Lovely, thank you. And what would you say positive psychology means to you?
Positive psychology has been life transforming to me. Me on a personal level, it's really helped me in times of difficulty. So when I first studied my masters of it just over 10 years ago, it's also influenced the way I parent, the way I'm a friend, a partner, the way I lead. And I see positive psychology as sort of the word really "and" in the world. It's sort of, it holds space for, there is adversity, but it's and beauty. This idea of hope and possibility. It's the, it's the and. It's there's another way of looking at things. There's another perspective. It's like, it is like putting on a pair of kind of prescription glasses. You just get a different perspective, and you just see more. You see more beauty, more solutions. You just see the world in a better way, and I think you can't unsee that.
Yes.
And I think behind it, the tears are real. There's no denial of what's not right.
Yeah.
But actually, once you've put those glasses on, once you've seen the world in that way, you can't unsee it.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't want to.
Yeah, love that. Thank you. And what positive psychology intervention would you say has had the greatest impact in your life?
There are so many, but if I had to pick one, for me personally, I think I would probably say awe. Because I, like you, have a strength of appreciation of beauty and excellence.
Yeah.
But awe for me, I think being in nature particularly, there's different ways to experience awe. Of course, you can see awe and be, feel awe looking at beautiful things, beautiful sunsets, nature, and of course also seeing moral awe when people act in a way that's morally elevating.
Yeah.
But and that's wonderful. But I think for me, being in nature, looking and seeing the sky, the sunset, seeing the color of the leaves, I just love it. Beautiful. And I think it's something that everyone can access, very easily.
Yeah, love that. Thank you. So thinking about the community, what do you think, which positive psychology intervention could make the biggest difference in your community?
I think the biggest difference could be made by learning the skill of self-compassion. This is so important to me. I think it's been a game changer to me and anyone who I've had the privilege of teaching it to. I think, being young people who are suffering so much anxiety at the moment, to parents who are struggling with burnout and just juggling too much, to leaders that are facing so much challenge and change at the moment. And what I love about it is essentially, of course, it's about being kind to ourselves. But there's actually a few more steps that are so important. The first step is, of course, recognizing that moment of struggle. So you're getting people to check in, to recognize that they're struggling. And then offering themselves some kindness, and equally saying, I'm not alone. Other people feel like this. So I just think it's transformational, and we know from the research that if you practice self-compassion, you automatically become more compassionate to others. So it's already having that rippling effect. And I think in this perfectionistic, productivity-driven culture that we live in, it's just nice to turn that, kindness on ourselves and just to take a moment.
Love that, thank you. And a one-line message for the world, what might that be?
I would say, and what I often say to my kids is, most people in this world are good. 99% of people in this world are good, with good hearts and good intentions. And, something that I learned actually pre-positive psychology, but I think it's very connected, is Brené Brown's sort of living big, you know, that sense of I'm going to assume the best, I'm going to have good intentions about people and things, and I think if we can do more of that, then I think we'd have a much better, richer, more loving place.
I love you, Lindsay. You're brilliant.
This is the bravest woman you will ever meet.
Oh, thank you. That